Basically, I just felt like they were gonna. I mean, after everything that was plotted and planned, they were gonna take me out. I know where I got poisoned. I know when that got in my system.
This is Courtney William Howell, spinning a paranoid conspiracy after police discovered 2 lifeless bodies inside his home. Now, he'll do everything he can to manipulate detectives into believing the victims were plotting to get rid of him.
Okay, so you thought that they were conspiring to somehow get you out, get you away, or...
Yeah.
But the longer detectives let him build his delusional story, the more obvious it becomes that he's just a wolf in sheep's clothing, and the only person in that house who was never in danger.
Why is it okay to throw my life away?
Was she yelling at you?
Yeah, screaming. That's what he said. You killed it.
On September 13th, 2020, deputies in Navarre, Florida, responded to a domestic disturbance at a home on Bob White Circle. When they arrived, they found 38-year-old Courtney William Howell standing outside, covered in blood. Inside the house, officers discovered the bodies of his girlfriend, 32-year-old Samantha Huffman, and his stepfather, 58-year-old John Hendricks Jr., both stabbed multiple times. Both victims were pronounced dead at the scene. Howell, who lived in the home with them and his children, immediately claimed the 2 had been plotting against him, suggesting he was the real victim. Given the brutality of the crime and Howell's bizarre explanation, detectives needed to understand what actually happened inside that house. So they brought him in for questioning, not knowing they were about to hear one of the coldest explanations imaginable.
What I want to do is just kind of run through things with you again. I kind of had some questions, and just want to make sure we got this right. Okay, you still good talking?
Yeah.
All right, you look like you're about to fall asleep.
I'm tired, man. I don't know if it's what do they call that stuff? So whatever that air is, or it's like it almost passes you out. I just breathing that the whole time. I think it's just got me wore out.
Oh, okay. Courtney, what do you do for a living?
Tree work and landscaping.
Tree work and landscaping?
Yeah. Cut palm trees and whatever.
How long you been doing that?
Couple years.
Couple years. Okay. All right. I see you got a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
Anything special on those tattoos? They got some meaning to them?
These, I've had these since I was a kid, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I noticed the tears.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of folks get those tears after they kill somebody.
I know. They said I didn't have anything to do with anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was just something you did when you were a kid?
No, that was for people I lost.
Okay.
My mom, 2 uncles.
All right. Okay. When I talked to you at the house, you had told me that you had stabbed John, and then you stabbed Samantha. Are you sure that's correct?
I know I said, me and Samantha had the first altercation, and me and John.
Okay.
Okay. That's what I said.
And I may have just misunderstood you. Okay. And you mentioned something about them kind of conspiring or getting together. Can you tell me about that a little bit more?
Basically, there was some money involved, and then to frame me. And then once I found out about that, I think they were trying to pull something else to. You know what I mean?
Trying to pull something else on you?
Like murder without it being seen type thing. Like with all kinds of other ways. You know what I mean? There's
like they're gonna murder you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you thought that they were conspiring to somehow get you out, get you away, or to murder you?
Yeah.
Okay. And you'd mentioned that you had some texts on your phone.
Yeah.
About that. What were those texts about?
I'd have to see them. So I could relate and actually give you know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha. Who were they between? They were you and...
No, text between Her and her friend, her and her dad.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's just mostly her.
Okay. Well, we can take a look at that later and see.
Yeah.
All right. So you thought they were conspiring to murder you?
Yeah.
Right out of the gate, Hal is building a story where everyone else is the problem. According to him, both victims were secretly plotting against him. And of course, he's the one who had no other choice. What he doesn't mention is that there's zero evidence of any plan, just his version of reality.
And then, how long have you known this?
Actually, I knew that. Not long. I mean, probably like I knew something was wrong. Like something just wasn't sitting right for a while. But I didn't know exactly what. Until I started, like, kind of paying more attention.
Okay. Do you think this was like a couple of days, weeks, or months?
Maybe a few days, maybe a week, something.
Okay. So maybe a week.
Yeah.
All right. And how long have you and Samantha been dating?
A year, about a little over a year.
Okay. And how is, you said John is your stepdad?
Yeah, it's my mom's. My mom passed away of cancer. It was her husband.
Oh,
So he's
okay.
kind of like our stepbrother.
Okay. And whose house is this?
It's John owns the house. John and my mom own the house.
Okay. And how long have you said you and Samantha been dating about a year?
Mm-hmm.
And how long have y'all been living there at John's house?
Probably about a year.
So about the same time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And how many kids do you have?
3.
3 kids. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Keandre,
Deshaun,
Deshaun. All right. And what I was kind of hoping, since we've been on scene and since I've talked to you, I was just hoping that we can sit down and just take some time. You know, things are kind of rushed when at the very beginning and trying to get things going and whatnot. So I was just kind of hoping we could sit down and just take our time and walk through this whole thing so I can really understand what was going on in
Yes,
there.
sir. I got you.
Okay. Can you describe for me what happened today? Like, not necessarily this incident, but like what led up to?
I mean, I know it's if I speak on what people probably think I'm crazy, but I like directed energy weapons and things like that, like things that like you ingest something, somebody gives you something to eat, boom, you eat it, and now all of a sudden they're burning you up. Now you're I mean, this is reality. Things are happening, like, and basically I just felt like they were gonna. I mean, after everything that was plotted and planned, they were gonna take me out.
Okay.
And like once I figured out the plan and who all was involved, it's just I mean. I don't know.
What Howell didn't know at that moment was that the detective didn't buy any of his story. He was just letting him believe the opposite, because he knew that would make Hal more comfortable and get him to talk even more. And, as it usually goes in these situations, the more he talked, the more holes he created in his own story that he wouldn't be able to get out of. If watching people like this try to manipulate their way out of reality is your thing, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next case.
So how you guys, is that the kitchen? That kitchen area there? Is that the kitchen of the house?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been through the house, but it's kind of hadn't been finished on the inside.
Yeah.
I'm not really certain what's what.
Well, the one side is like new construction. The other side is the old side of the house. It hasn't been, you know what I mean, it hasn't been ripped out and had new everything put in it. So,
Okay. So at some point in time, you and Samantha are in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're not in the kitchen. We're in the dining room on this side of the kitchen. Like not the kitchen area where you walk by the fridge, but this side.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Shit.
like a big old like playground for cats?
Yeah.
That area right there?
No, that's on the other side of the wall. This is like, here closer to that bar on this side though. Like not the refrigerator, but come around here at this side of the bar.
On the other side of the bar?
Not in the kid, not by the like refrigerator part, but on this side, but not as far as over as where you were talking about the cat thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
not that far?
Yeah.
Okay. So kind of walk me through there. What happened?
I said something about like why would you plot and conspire with him? Like, well, why is this happening? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just everything from, I mean, after that it's, we just, I don't know if I just lost it or what. Just, yeah, I don't know.
Was she saying anything in particular?
No, just that, like she denied for a while. Like I could tell that she knew, like actions and things like days leading up before they were trying to like pull, like they were trying to do something quick because they knew I knew, and I could see everybody's reactions and the little shit they were doing. You know what I mean?
What kind of stuff were they doing?
Just the night before, I'm sleeping upstairs and my daughter sleeps downstairs. My daughter's sleeping downstairs in her bed. And it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and Samantha was sleeping in the dining room area. Because we haven't been, you know, getting along, whatever. Okay, so now my daughter comes to the steps and I hear feet steps in the bottom of the steps and it's like late, it's like middle of the night. Like, what the hell's going on? So I said, what are you doing? She was like, oh, I was going to tell you I had a sore throat. My throat was sore. It's like, okay. That didn't make any sense. So she, my daughter goes back to bed. And I noticed when I came downstairs that Samantha was just leaving from there with my daughter. Like, well, just, I mean, she was not right there where my daughter's at, but around the corner, like around from that little door, when you walk past the front door. Like she had been there. But I just feel like once they knew I was onto the plot with the frame and shit, then it became, okay, we'll do it however. But they do have, I mean, there are directed energy weapons and things like that that can, once you got it in your system, you're a victim to whatever. I mean, you can be in public and they hit you with the shit everywhere.
Do you suspect that's what John and Samantha were intending to do, is use that?
What?
The directed energy weapons?
I think they were involved in it. Because I know where I got poisoned. I know when that shit got in my system.
So when did that happen?
When I ate some no-bake cookies.
What kind of cookies?
No-bake.
No-bake cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now we've got energy weapons and poisoned cookies added into the mix. At this point, there are 2 possibilities. Either Hal really is that paranoid and needs serious help, or he's trying to present himself that way to avoid prison and end up somewhere else. And just when you think this situation couldn't get any worse, he's about to reveal something disturbing to the detectives.
So, the night before, Samantha's kind of acting a little suspicious. Now, where does everybody sleep?
Well, my son, Keanu sleeps upstairs. Well, me and Samantha slept in the room upstairs, the first one, and you get up the steps to the right.
Okay.
That's the one we slept in. And my son, Keanu, slept in the next bedroom. My daughter slept downstairs, and my other son slept right below us.
Okay. Where does John sleep?
In the room, like right there, when you come to the kitchen, past the hallway, in that corner right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the first bedroom upstairs is where you and Samantha were sleeping.
Yeah.
Where was she sleeping?
Prior, she had slept down in the dining room.
In the dining room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Is that why
blankets and
stuff was down?
Well, yeah, because she was right there. That's why when I first come downstairs, that's where we started having our initial conversation.
Okay.
Like,
So you guys are having a conversation about her plotting to kill you with John.
yeah. And like really, like with that, I know, like, you know what I mean. I knew there's no doubt in my mind, like, you know what I mean. And this was from day one. This was from the very, 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 very beginning. She had no intention of, you know what I mean, of it being what it was supposed to be.
Or what's supposed to be?
Our relationship, like basically she was involved with somebody else and came here with no good intention. Like, there was
Okay.
no.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
And somehow she got John involved in this?
No, John was already involved.
Before Samantha?
Yeah, yeah.
Here, Hal keeps going on about how everyone hates him and how no one ever loved him. But honestly, I don't think anyone can even focus on that pathetic explanation, something not even a child would fall for, after he casually mentioned that his 3 kids were in the house.
So you and Samantha are having a conversation in the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point in time, she got cut.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, you told me about the knife. I saw the knife. It's on the kitchen counter.
Okay.
Is it always had that blunt tip on it? Tell you what, I took a picture of it. Do you mind if I show it to you?
I don't know.
I'm sorry?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't mind. Okay. Okay, you know what? I think it's just it's just the, there's a shadow that makes it look like it's got a flat tip on it, but that's the knife.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, see, well, let me hold it up here. See how the shadow makes it look like it's got that blunt tip on it?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said that this knife you keep in a sheath?
Yeah.
And you normally use it for work?
No, I don't use it for work. I bring it with me to work if I got to cut a strap or cut something. I mean, it's...
Yeah, like a utility knife.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll carry a little pocket knife with me everywhere I go, just for the same kind of reason.
Yeah.
You never know when you need to cut something.
Yeah.
So, do you remember where you got the knife from? Is it something that you always, even when you're not at work, wearing?
It's just, I mean, if I got it in my pocket. I worked that morning too. I don't know, was it the day prior or I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think how the day went. Progress. Well, me and my son went to do small, like, pick and weeds and stuff like that for a lady. And then we left. Once we left there, I went home. Yeah, so I just had it with me.
Okay. Excuse me. So, you ended up cutting her?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you told me that earlier that it was in the stomach and the chest area?
Yeah.
Okay. While this was happening, did Sam say anything?
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Just like that, basically, like, what the fuck?
Was she yelling at you?
Yeah, screaming.
Screaming. Did any point she tell you to stop?
Just screaming, like, she asked me, like, what the fuck? What did she say? What the... basically, what the fuck? That's what she said.
That's what you remember, I gotcha. Okay. And how long did it go on for?
And just, I don't know, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that.
Okay. And did she collapse, or how did she get down on the ground?
She fell, collapsed. Yeah.
And
When I grabbed her, that's when I leaned over and hugged her. And, yeah. That's when you asked about the blanket. I picked it up and picked the blanket and put it on top of her.
This is the same man who just minutes ago was trying to present himself as the victim of a dangerous plot. But he's not done yet, because he still has to explain what he did to the man whose house he was living in.
And then, how long do you think it was before John got home?
Not long. Like, within a minute.
Okay.
A couple minutes, maybe.
And I see that there's some groceries inside the house already.
Mm-hmm.
Did he bring those groceries in?
I brought some of the groceries in.
Okay. Yeah. And did John make it inside the house?
He was coming inside the door. Yeah. I mean, he was just reaching the doorway. Just walking like I told you, and he came to the breezeway.
I gotcha.
And then I asked him, I was like, how the fuck could you do that to me? Like, you know what I mean? Why would you? Like, okay, you got your son, because he was like, you're killing me. That's what he said. You're killing me. I said, yeah, and that's when I said, well, y'all, that's what you guys have been doing to me, killing me. Like, that's the same thing. The difference is, what, my life's worth less than yours?
Mm-hmm. I gotcha. So John never made it inside the house?
No, he can't, yeah, that's what
until after...
It started at the doorway, like when he came in the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
And we came in the doorway like a couple of feet, and then he goes outside, and that's when I'm outside with him.
Okay. And
he walks back inside. That's when he walks back inside and fell down right there in the kitchen.
All right. Now, is he... So, when John pulls up, did you go out and grab groceries? Is that how it happened? Or how did that happen?
He was already at the door, like, by the time I realized.
Mm-hmm.
There's already I was basically confronting them today. Like this is we're gonna get this today. Like, we're gonna figure it out.
Because you said you brought some groceries in, so was that after?
Yeah, after, I think, or in the process, maybe. I don't even, to be honest, I don't remember. Like, I just, some of it, like, I don't, you know what I mean? I can't think exactly, you know what I mean?
Like the exact order of how things went?
Yeah, I can think of the order, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to wonder how, I just don't understand. And you know, I'm just trying to think of how we can talk it out.
I mean, I know after the situation, I picked up some of the groceries right there at the doorway and put them on the table too. So that's, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So
that helps. So he stepped inside.
Mm-hmm.
Then you said he walked back out.
Yeah.
And that's when
came inside the doorway a little ways, and then we ended up back out in the yard, and then back inside the house.
Okay. You said it was right at the doorway where you stabbed him?
Yeah.
Where do you know when you first stabbed him, where you stabbed him at?
I don't know. I don't.
Okay. Well, when I was at the scene, I noticed he had pretty good gash on the side there.
Yeah.
But he's laying on his stomach too, so I can't really see, and he looks like he's got some stab marks on his back too.
I don't think that's. Well, yeah, I'm not. Like I said, I don't even. It was in the fit of everything that was going on, so I don't really know, to be honest. I know for sure in the stomach, in the side.
Okay. And you said something about going out into the yard?
Yeah.
So this started on the porch?
Yeah, it started in the doorway.
In the doorway.
I ended up outside a little bit, and then he came back inside.
Okay. And you said what was he saying to you?
He said, what the fuck? He said, why you're killing me, or no, you killed me, is what he said. And And that's when I said, well, my life and your life is not the same value. I mean, why is it okay to throw my life away?
Even if any of what he's saying were true, there were a million other ways to handle it that didn't end like this. He could have left his girlfriend or gone to the police if he really believed something was wrong. Instead, he chose the worst possible option and bought himself a one-way ticket to prison. So remind me again, who was it that was taking his life?
Like I said, I mean, I'm working and doing. I try to do what I can. I'm not doing the. You know what I mean? I could be doing a hell of a lot better, but I'm not just sitting here waiting for handouts. I go out and work. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to build my life, trying to do better.
Yeah.
I have kids the same way you have a son. I have my sons, and you're gonna take me away from them, frame me, murder me.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Have you and John gotten along with each other before this?
I mean, in the past, some, but not. Lately, just everything's been really distant. His friend made a remark the other day, and it pissed me off. He's got a buddy named Lloyd, and like I already know I had this shit in my body, and he walked past me and said, "Oh man, this gets hot out there today, man." A real slick ass comment. I was like, okay. So you know what I mean?
So you think he was referring to
No, I know he was.
the direct
I don't
energy
think I
weapon?
know. Yeah, I know. And basically, it's like.
But it really was hot out.
I know, but this is.
But you think the way he said it was kind of sly?
It ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
Okay. You're right.
You can say one thing and say it with a little bit of different energy, and it's completely different.
Completely different meaning.
Yeah.
Yep. So he eventually, John comes inside, falls down. It looks like he falls down right next to Sam.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. So what happened next?
I was kind of in a state of panic, like freaky. Like I didn't even like it. Like I can't believe this shit just happened. Like I was already kind of, you know what I mean? Like is this reality? Like did I just fucking really did this really just happen?
Mm-hmm.
And I had my phone in my hand. I went to call. My phone died, so that's why I went to go talk to my son. And I said, "Hey, can I?"
Which one?
My oldest boy, Deshaun.
Deshaun. Okay.
Yeah. He's like, "Dad, what's going on?" I said, "Just you gotta stay over there, please." Like I already knew it was bad. Like it was horrible.
Everything he was doing here was aimed at getting sympathy from the detective and presenting himself as someone who wants to be a better father. Yeah, because nothing says Father of the Year like making sure your kids have a front row seat to something like this.
Did at any point in time, did Samantha have anything in her hands?
I'm not sure. Maybe a cup.
Was it like the metal cups?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is it pink?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a couple of them. I'm not sure which one.
I gotcha. And then did John have anything in his hands?
Just his keys or something. Maybe keys and a thing. And this little card thing he keeps, this little plastic deal. I don't know.
What was that last one? The
Like
card?
a little plastic card slide thing.
Okay. All right. So then you went and used Alyssa's phone.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like, I mean, there's a bunch of footprints.
Yeah.
So.
That's when I walked from the kitchen to the back to use the phone and walk back again.
And when you walked, did you go back up?
I probably went back 3, 4, 5 times. Like while I was on the phone, I was talking to them, like pacing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you say anything? What did you say to Deshaun about? Said something about finding some place to go.
Yeah, I told him. He said, "Dad, what's going on? What are we gonna do?" I said, you guys can get a hold of your grandpa in Illinois. Call. And Alyssa was like, well, you guys can stay here. Keandre's, he's really good friends with his buddy Ty, Miss Dawn. She was actually on the scene. She had a white truck. I don't know if you.
Okay. The older lady?
I don't know how old she was. I don't know, she's not that old. She's maybe 50.
Okay. Well, I mean, just a little. She's got gray hair?
No. Not Miss Dawn. She's got like blondish hair.
Okay.
Right.
Is there something I'm missing? Something you think's important?
It's just a really bad set of events. Like, it's a lot of hurt, a lot of shit. Yeah. It's, like, I couldn't believe this shit. Like, I couldn't believe it. That they would all conspire like that. Like, why would you do that to somebody?
Mm-hmm.
And then tonight, like, I know, like, after this whole thing unfolded, like, I'm sitting there, like, I can't believe this shit just happened. Like, I'm still, like, the reality of it is, like, that's why I'm talking to you, like, it's still unreal, like.
You can't believe it really happened.
I can't believe, yeah.
It almost sounded ironic when he said he couldn't believe what happened, like he was talking about some accident no one saw coming. Someone really needs to remind him that he's the main person behind that same event. But when you take into account that Hal had a long history of issues and prior run-ins with law enforcement, it becomes clear we are dealing with a manipulator who's simply used to getting himself out of the problems he creates.
When you got here to the jail, I guess the jail staff went through your pockets. They found a straw.
Yeah,
it was a straw.
That's not. I mean, I'll take a piss test for you so you see, but it was just in a cul-de-sac of the where the little trailer that fits on my truck or my son's truck, whatever now. It was just sitting by the back tire, so I picked it up and just any kind of shit like that I put it in my pocket. I mean, I got trash. If you look at, also I have trash and shit in my pockets too. I always pick up shit. But I'm saying, I have Subutex. I do Subutex for. I mean, I was going to a doctor.
Is that like Suboxone?
Yeah, so Suboxone, same thing. But as far as that being any hardcore drugs, no, it's not. Unless it came out of my truck. That's why when it's out, if it was out there, I'd just pick it up and pocketed it when I was, you know what I mean, taking the lawnmower off the trailer or something like that. I didn't even know it was in my pocket.
So you're not using that to snort? I mean, with the Subutex, is that a pill or?
It's yeah. I mean, you can take it either way. Sublingual or pill form.
Yeah, I know some people have like the little strips that they stick under their tongue.
Yeah.
So is yours in the pill form?
I've had them both ways from my doctor.
Okay. So what do you currently have right now?
I don't have any right now.
Okay. And you said that you have not been, besides marijuana, there's no other illegal drugs that you've been taking?
No.
Have you?
And this is what's weird too, and this is like just leading up to this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like with Sam, I felt like she was trying to like overreact, and the things that she was doing, like marching up and down the road, and it's because I was actually working to get statewide. This is what I see. This is what I think, is that once she became a part of, or if she was always a part of this shit, then she never intended to build a life with me anyway. It was just hang out till whatever happens, you know what I mean?
No, actually, no one knows what he means right now, because he's been jumping between completely disconnected ideas. And as you're about to see, he's about to pivot into talking about regret, not because he actually feels it, but because he wants to convince detectives as quickly as possible that none of this was planned.
And I'm just going to ask you a bunch of questions, okay? You know, and some of it may apply to you, some of it may not apply to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have you ever been Baker acted before?
One time.
One time. Okay.
But this is the thing though, I've completely changed my life, like as far as, this is years, I ain't talking about a couple months. I mean, before I was, I'm honest. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I was fucked up before. This is long past. But the last couple years, the last 5 years, I've been doing my best. You know what I mean? Doing it, trying to maintain, trying to do better, better myself, all that. I went to rehab. I bought my truck. I bought my son's truck. Got my driver's license back. Things are positive. Things are going good. Things are, you know what I mean? And I'm not doing anything illegal to get it. Like, I wasn't trying to, you know what I mean? I don't sell my prescriptions or like that.
Working hard.
Working hard, yeah. We're trying to. Now, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks prior to this shit, the work was kind of slow. Work had been, I was doing a little small maintenance here and there, but...
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But, yeah.
So, with John and Sam, and with what happened in there, do you know what you did was wrong?
Yeah. I know what they did was wrong, too. Because, I mean, whether they killed me with
yeah, I'm not trying to excuse their behavior.
I know.
Okay.
Understand. That's where I came to, I think where it really went in my mind that this is not fair. I'm not going to just sit here and just going to burn me up with these, you know what I mean? And if he's going to take my kids from me and you're going to basically destroy my life and destroy my kids' lives, then, you know what I mean?
Can't let him do that.
No, I just want him to understand, like, I tried to talk to him many times prior, like, there was just,
if you had a chance to go back,
I wouldn't have, this shit wouldn't have happened.
Do you regret what happened?
I do regret it. I do regret it. Like, yeah, I wish it didn't happen. I really wish it didn't happen. I can't say that it wouldn't have happened, though. Like, you know what I mean? I can't say that it wouldn't have happened if I find out that you're going to try to throw my life away and frame me and murder me, I can't say that I'm not going to come for you. Not if you're going to try to, this is a fact. This is what I know. Yeah.
I understand. You got 3 kids that you need to look out for.
Yeah.
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 You gotta make sure you're there.
Yeah.
Take care of them.
I know, this is fucked crazy.
It's definitely complicated.
Yeah.
Complicated things.
I know. I mean, but this is the thing. He kills me and whatever. Where are my kids at? They're with a man that would do the same thing to them. Because, me and my mom was together, everything like that. That's how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not.
And I want to ask you is, like, what was your intent? Like, when you're stabbing Samantha, what was your intent?
Just, y'all not gonna do this to me.
Okay.
Y'all ain't gonna do this to my, you know what I mean? I openly, genuinely loved her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's all honesty. Like, I wanted this to work. I wanted to have build something. And then when I found out all this was happening, it's like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever been in a worse place in my mind.
Mm-hmm. When was your intent to kill her?
No. My intent was to confront her, and then it was just a.
Now, when when I say your intent to kill her, when you're stabbing her now, she's got a pretty big gash on her neck, and she's got stab wounds right there where her heart is.
See, we were up close. I thought it was stomach pretty much.
So he didn't mean to hurt her. He just wanted to confront her. Let me remind you, he told the detective some time ago that Samantha wasn't holding anything except a cup, which means there was nothing there that could harm him. And he's kidding himself if he thinks the detective is just going to let that slide.
Well, even then, if you stab somebody like that...
I know.
You're saying you didn't want to kill her when you were...
I didn't intend on it, no. I didn't, my intention wasn't to go...
You didn't think when you stabbed her in the neck and the chest that that was going to kill her? I'm just trying to make sure I understand what was going through Courtney's head when all of this was going on. That's what I'm just trying to understand, okay?
Yeah.
And it's, if you stab somebody in the chest, you stab somebody in the neck, there's a pretty good, especially with the knife with the blade that long.
I know, but see, I didn't go in there with the intention of stabbing her, like, right away. Like, I'm not, like, oh, I'm gonna...
You guys were arguing.
Yeah.
Okay, and things escalated.
I mean, it escalated. That's when we were standing right here, and she reached out and, like, pushed me. I grabbed her, and then it just unfolded, man.
And with John, what about John?
John.
What do you...
He admitted that because I mean I could tell, like, when I was looking at him, like, I knew that he understood, like, that he knows why. Like, he knew, he knows I know. He knows that, you know what I mean, that what he did was just wrong the same way. Whether it be stabbing, whether it be you're driving in your truck and they're zapping you with these little things, there's no different. It's you're still murdering somebody.
I got you.
It's still unfair. It still ain't right. And they get away with it. Because yours looks like a stroke or a heart attack or cancer.
Or an aneurysm.
Yeah, brain, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I got you. So when he came through that door and you started stabbing him, what was your intent? What were you thinking?
I was thinking this shit could be avoided. This shit could have been completely different. You could have just let me. We could have. You know what I mean? I could have gotten myself right as far as, you know what I mean? I could have gotten out of my own house. I could have gotten all that. But instead of that, you'd rather frame me or have me screwed around some kind of way. I mean, I know this is wrong, but I've never killed anybody in my life. Like, this is just something that just happened. I've never taken a life, and that's all honesty. Until today.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how things escalated from having an argument to stepping it up to...
Because it was already a lot of friction. It was so much tension that was already built up.
Like built up?
Yeah, between... all this has been going on. Like, and I just started, like, really getting a picture of what's really happening.
When did you realize that your hand was cut?
A couple minutes after.
After Samantha or after John?
After the whole when I was calling 911 after John at the whole situation.
Okay. And did John or Samantha cut your hand?
I'm pretty sure I cut it.
Okay. It looked like there was some knife wounds on John's back when you initially got him on that front porch. There's a lot of blood on that front porch, but it also kind of goes out into the backyard a little bit. Is what it looks like.
What?
Were you?
Yeah, we had
chasing after him, or was he facing you, or how?
He was facing me. We were right there in the right off the side of the porch.
Now, were you guys like real close together, or how close?
Like about like me to you right here. Really close.
Just wondering how he got those wounds on his back.
I don't know. Maybe we were close enough to where it could happen that way. I don't know.
Not sure.
No, I really ain't. I'm really all honest.
Okay.
I mean, it was this. It ain't like it was like something that was long ongoing. This thing happened fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you said that pretty much as soon as you covered up Samantha, like within a minute, John's coming in.
It wasn't long. Yeah.
Okay. Is this something that you have been planning to do?
No, I did not plan. No, I was not.
And now he's saying the same thing about his stepfather. He really wants detectives to believe none of this was planned. Because the difference between something planned and something in the moment can completely change how this is charged in court. And the fact that he keeps pushing this idea tells you he knows exactly how serious this is. He's just hoping he can talk his way into a lesser outcome. In September of 2023, Courtney William Howell pleaded guilty to 2 counts of second-degree murder for the killings of Samantha Huffman and John Hendricks Jr. The plea came just days before his trial was set to begin, avoiding a potential first-degree murder conviction that prosecutors had initially pursued. In December of 2023, a Santa Rosa County judge sentenced Howell to 2 consecutive life sentences, ensuring he will spend the rest of his life in prison. Following his arrest, investigators revealed that Howell had been covered in blood at the scene and had immediately pushed a paranoid narrative that the victims were plotting against him, claims that were never supported by evidence. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here.